Hey everybody, hope you all are doing well, that you're being your amazing selves. Welcome back to the channel. The day has come. Today is the release day of the Huddig Revamped. Yes indeed. I know, I'm probably like a week later. Forgive me, crazy stuff been coming up. But I do have something to show for that additional week. So rather than the 2 weeks I said before it came out, it's really 3 weeks. But I think you'll like all the changes that I've been able to incorporate in just another week. Indeed. All right. So let's go ahead and jump right in it. Yes, the Huddig is ready. Both versions. We're talking about the city and the cable. So this is the cable right here. Oh yeah. Everything is running. And I think it will be to your standards and to your liking. Now, I'm not going to make this super long. I want this to be very quick because I just want to be able to upload this and get the link out to you guys ASAP. But let me show you some of the changes I have done. So you'll notice on the inside of the cab, the glass is much clearer. Change the texture of the glass. So that's fantastic. Right? Cool. So these are all the implements and everything. Well, some of them. We have a few more. Another thing that I did, so I do have an alternate version of the cutter head right here. You'll see it's denoted by alt collisions, and I'll show you what that does in a little bit in the pack here. I also have a wheel chock and installed on the trailer, so it will stop now when you're on any hill. So that makes loading this thing a lot better. Additionally, increase the rolling resistance or the braking force at a stop so you can load on hills and things a little bit better. Right. We went through this, all these implements and some other tools, and I'll go through this in more detail later. Like I said, I want to keep this extremely short. Just want to get this out to you guys ASAP, like ASAP. Last thing I really did, the low center of gravity tracks, I have adjusted those from both. Now I'll show you right inside the pack really quickly. Like I said, really quick. Let's get right into it. All right, so this is going to be the name of the pack once you get into it. The Huddig or Huddig, however you choose to say it, 1260E Revamped. Renamed it a little bit. So these got renamed a little bit. Nothing that you haven't seen before, though, so they should be very familiar. Let's see. Oh, I do have a surprise for you, and I'll show you that. Some major changes. It deals with this, and I'll show you in a second. Like I just mentioned, the cutter heads have an alternate collisions, but I left the original one in there too, and I'll show you what those collisions do shortly. I did not fix the tree planter stuff yet. I'm still working on that. I think I might have a clue of what it might take to get there, but I didn't want to interrupt this pack getting released. Now, I didn't show this last time, but the asphalt cutter, that works too. Got that working, good to go. You can actually cut asphalt, and I'll probably show you a quick demonstration of that. Everything else works beautifully, but the main thing I really want to show you is I think something that you guys will like tremendously, and we'll get into this boy right here. All right, like I mentioned before, the seat swivels and got that really clear glass and everything looking beautiful. I really like that I have updated that. I think that's going to be tremendously great. I think people will like that. All right, let's go and get this installed right here. The roto tilt. I think I can get it from this angle. Yes, I can. And we'll go ahead and get this right here. Now I'll spin that around so it aligns. Boom. All right. Now, one thing I have mentioned before when dealing with this is that anytime you try to handle multiple pieces of wood with this timber, in the claw, that is, it acts a little weird. But what I have done, I have made straps, and they work beautifully, and they work with pretty much anything. For instance, we'll grab this over here. because it is strappable. All these pieces are strappable. And I made the tension belts just so that they, like, you're right within the claws and they really grab everything really nicely. So this will pretty much grab anything that can be tension belted, if that's a word. But yeah, it is beautiful, man. I think you guys will really enjoy that feature. The claw still works and it is beautiful. It's great. It's very strong still. All that stuff still works. Roll, tilt, and all that stuff is great. Like I said, straps. Yeah. So beautiful thing indeed. While I am in this little arena anyway, I'll show you guys this over here too. The cutter head. So we'll disconnect that, go back to group 2. I think I'm in the right direction for this. Am I? I am not. Okay, let me go around and spin this around really quick because I want to keep this short. Yeah. Watch your head. Watch your head. Yep. I hope I got this the right direction. And we'll get back in here. And we have that connected. Okay. Now, I didn't get this working before, but now it works. It's just like a plow. But what you do need to do, and it wouldn't show in my my window because for some odd reason the plow thing doesn't work, but it's Y. You put that down, and it will plow up stuff beautifully. So you can write stuff in the asphalt if you want, or the dirt, or wherever you want to do. Just follows you backwards or forwards, wherever you like to do. Cool stuff, right? And like I said, that's why on the keyboard for me, I think that's most people, but whatever you use to activate your plow, that is that. All right, that works. Let's see, anything else? Let me show you guys these, the collisions for spinny. All right, spinny for the cutter, the cutter heads, the saws over here. Yeah. So this one, I'm not sure which this one is. I think this is the altered collision one. But let me go to the original one first. Show you guys what I'm talking about here. Whoa. All right, so that is the original one. So yeah, I'm a little messy because I'm just trying to get this done quick so I can show you guys. Now, this has some invisible collisions that will help you, as you can tell, when I'm trying to put it down there. It doesn't really go all the way down. So when you're trying to actually cut something, it doesn't really work extremely well. And that's a part of the original design. So when you actually take this thing off, like so, it'll actually stay up. But in the interest of harvesting things a little better, like trees, I made it so that the collisions for those invisible pieces are gone. So it behaves a little better. So you can probably see it immediately. That sits flat. So when you're really trying to cut low on a piece of, timber or lumber or a wood tree, it'll work beautifully. And like I said, it works for, oh, not that, but it works with the wood harvesting controls also. So all that stuff works beautifully. All right. And you got 2 colors. Oh, I will mention that I didn't get the hoses adjusted correctly because I had to do a lot of modifications. So this version does not have the hoses. Okay. No biggie though. All right. I think that's everything major that I really want to tell you guys about. I really hope you guys enjoy this pack. Like I said, this is just a really quick, hey, here's the link in the description. Download it if you like, and I hope you enjoy it. And I will go through this really quickly also. Let me show you in the pack here. Other few small, it was all the details. So for instance, now when you actually go through each motor, the speed actually updates. So you can see all the different speeds that you can get. For example, with the twin turbo, you'll get the 124. And with the Hyper Nova engine, 310 miles an hour is possible. Yes, it is. You just need a little bit of room, but you can get there. So this thing is still blazingly fast. Made a few tweaks here and there, which I think you guys will really like, and I hope you enjoy it. All right, well, I think that's really all I really want to show you. I'm going to go into detail with a lot of these things later. So we'll have more detailed information coming out soon on how to use it and some what I think are really cool things that are just waiting for this pack to come. So some things in store. Yeah, I have a few more, I think, really cool ideas that you guys will really like. All right, cool. All right, everybody. Real quick, like I said, this is going to be a really quick video, but I never showed this one feature off because it's kind of a niche feature. But the railroad wheels, they actually do come down, and they do have collisions and everything. Let me see if I can line this up a little bit better. But it's kind of hard to get them right in the groove. So that kind of works there, and it kind of works there. Not so much there. So I will work on maybe devising something that works a little better, but I just got it working. But that'll probably come in a future update. But yeah, once you kind of line it up, it kind of works, but it's hard to line up. Let me try to do this. Yeah. So I got those in there, and I think I got the front two in. Yeah. So yeah, it goes. So yeah, it does look cool though. I will say that. So look for that to be improved in a future update. But yeah, just want to show that last little feature off. And like I said, we're going to go into some of these things in detail much later on. And we're going to have a lot of fun with this thing. Yeah, don't do any of this. Not in real life, of course, but it's good for like role play and stuff. All right, wonderful people. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoy the Huddig. It is released as of now. This is going to be like the Rev 1 revision 1 of it. Hopefully more cool things to come. And I'm working on a lot more mods. Hopefully you guys will like it. Like them. In fact, I'll give you a sneak peek of something I'm working on at the end here. But please, if you would, go ahead and download it if you would like. Practice internet safety. Be cautious and wary of all your internet links, and make sure you have all your virus protection, etc., and all that stuff. But I'm trying to send out a good link, make sure all that's good. Yeah. Please play it. Give me your play with the mod. Give me your feedback. Let me know your thoughts. And if you have any ideas, I will incorporate them as best I can if I can't do that. I'm already working on a couple of ideas that some wonderful people have already mentioned. One was dealing with a different wheel setup, so I'm already working on that. Hopefully that'll come out soon. And getting it released for PC. The only thing I've really run into, I think, is the branding on the Susi tracks, which I can debrand and make them lizard, and I think that'll be okay. Now, I've fixed a lot of errors, so I think most of it should be ready. But I just have to submit it through, Giants, get it tested, etc., and all that stuff. But I fixed a bunch of errors. There's a few more warning. Well, a few, not a lot, but some warnings. So I need to get all those resolved, but nothing major. But that'll probably be in maybe a month or two. All right, yeah. Well, you guys keep being awesome. Talk to you later. Look for this thing to come in my Let's Play. I will have a lot more time now to dedicate towards the Let's Play. Now I'm done with this major mod, but I'll be working on some other mods too. And like I said, stay tuned for that little sneak peek of a couple of things I'm working on. All right, wonderful people. You guys take care. We'll see you next time. Later.